Greetings and join us as the chat portion of the webinar. All right. Gundium, any messages from higher self? There's new energies coming in for your direction, new timelines, new choices around the end of the month. Things will really start to take off from what it seems. Any messages from my main guides? Yeah, just be patient as you already are, but it's like you're growing new energies. You're astral, you already know where your things are going, but here you're not sure if you want to experience it or not. So it'll come through as it needs to, of course. But yeah, it seems like you're definitely on the right track. Just try things out. As for job situation, things like that. If that's what you want to do. Carol, are there any messages from me? It seems like you're getting a download of what to do next in your life. But also I feel like new directions are coming in also. Just feel like a family member is not too great energy wise at this time. Not sure who. I feel like a female energy. Questions here? Any messages from our Archangel Metatron? You're following the timelines of the past. You're taking lifetimes what's worked for you, but you're also going into new directions also. Of course, but it just in past lives you kind of did the same thing over and over again in previous incarnations, but those are like more simplistic lifetimes. This time you've taken things to a new level. Pamela, are there any messages for me? It seems like you're opening up new energies of new people to come into your life. Question two, in 2018, I had a vision about my sister. Was this? Yeah, that was very true. Yeah. Yep. So she's just there to give you light, but also you have such a deep connection too. Marianne, any messages for me? I see you connected to kind of like a psychedelic reality, also meaning higher dimensions, know more about yourself. So you're going to aware of growth that you're identifying more of who you are. So you're bringing out a lot of old energies to connect to who you are. So you're bringing more higher dimension energies to your reality. So you might start seeing things differently. Stephen, what am I doing in astral? I see marbles. I see kind of like marble type of worlds, different realities where like you know, like you can see other realities, like you're like our size of us, but also you see other realities like really small, but you can see it's like there's several of them that you're looking at this time. For your own growth, basically it's like looking at a wall of different realities, different worlds that you're incarnated at this time. That's your astral energies. Not that you're observing it. You don't always have a full understanding of course, in astral, but so I think that is connecting to you. Any messages? It's like you're building new timelines of abundance. What does it do with that? Canadian dance. Any messages for me? I feel like there's like a twin energy that you're connected to, twin soul. Doesn't mean it's gonna be in this reality, but the energy for a download. I just see like a reptilian energy that you're healing at this time. Of it's connected to dinosaurs. You do have connections to Orion that brought a lot of wizard people here at one time, but I didn't realize it was going to go in a direction. I do see you around dinosaurs as friends, of course. Yeah, those are yeah. Any messages? Any other messages to expand on their first Question, yeah, the dinosaur reality is weird. Like you can talk to dinosaur, like they have like a regular reality like ours, but they have dinosaur beings walking around, like the dinosaur whisperer, which is kind of. I don't know about the T Rex. I'm not sure. I think it's more like in Africa or something like that. Symmetry. I'm having such an unlucky day today. Any reason for this? I would say it's kind of like an attack. I wouldn't worry too much about it. It's just something that it's. I mean, it depends on how you look at it. We're all kind of having lucky days all the time, so I'm starting to get used to it. So yeah, just there are just a lot of shifts going on. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. It'll pass. Let's put it that way. Yeah, I don't look at lucky or unlucky anymore. I just look at surviving. Oh my God, it's Moses. Does the higher self have any messages? Yeah, you're going to bring in abundance as you need to. You're very careful what you're going to bring in because you don't want to change you from any different directions, but you are going to you bring in what you need to. Let's put it down. I know everybody wants more and more and more, but you'll have what works for you. Why is my daughter so afraid of the dark or being alone? Is there something going on in this house? No, it has to do with past life connections. So it's something that you can ask the angels to help her heal it, but I don't know if she's ready to heal it. She's still pretty young. Just be with her during. There's something in the house. It's just, and there's always something in the house, but I mean, you can do a cleansing of the house if you want to. Use candles, sage. But I would just, yeah, just ask the angels to help assist, but just stay with, stick with her, of course, evil, of course, but she just got to grow out of it. Susie, are there any messages for me from my guides? I feel like uh, yeah, you're releasing a lot. You're connecting more to those around you. So at least spirit wise, you have like a commanding energy about what you're doing here. So you're just learning how what humans go through. A lot of this is just yeah, you're changing your timelines, but also becoming more spiritual. So more spiritual is going to continue to get stronger and stronger. You feel like you're on an own planet anymore. Probably already feel that now. So this is like the spirit world doesn't really care about all the stuff we care about here, materialism and all that. So you'll get yeah, it's a tough reality. What I've been doing in astral, um, I just see Trump's energy. I see the military, the Pentagon, there to heal that energy and release it, which makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Releasing that old take over the world energy, which is pretty heavy, of course. There you go. I saw the number 444 many times this week. Any messages? That means you're aligning with your guides and you're you're accomplishing the missions that you came here to accomplish to this point. I see how your guides are just yeah, yeah, you have an easier connection with your guides. Guides are a flow, like a water flow. That's going very well between all of you at this time. Any messages about my work situation? I wouldn't worry about it. It might be up and down, but I think it'll survive. What I can see right now, at least. I can for years now. I can't eat bananas and other foods of similar texture, or else I get constipated. Is it because I need to eat more fruit, or is it my DNA? Interesting. I mean, it feels like an Anunnaki. Yeah, it's like it feels like an Anunnaki. I don't know. This. I mean, I don't know if apples work for you. Yeah, just avoid. Yeah, just it's something to do with the yeah, the texture of the banana is just interesting. Just something that your body's rejecting. Hmm. But I do see a lot of times where you're more of a meat eater at one time, and you needed the meat to survive. and your body's just not. I don't. I just not worry about the bananas. It seems it seems to be something in your DNA that yeah you can't get away with get away from. Do the angels have any messages for me about privacy? Seems I don't know how to appear it or occur anyway because I know there's a learning from it. But just live and be okay till one day something turns up. Well, be as private as you feel like you need to be online or whatever it might be. Do what's comfortable for you. There's a reason for it. So they might feel paranoid, or others might think you're paranoid. But if you feel like you need to do it, just do it because we'll make yourself feel comfortable. So follow the path that works for you. I bet I got a bit. I got bit by a centipede at night, and it was really painful. And it seemed like it came to me. It didn't just sit. I didn't just sit on it. Any messages or medicines? I would just look up online for medicines. Yeah, I don't think that was a negative. I wasn't feeling that, but it feels like uh, it's a friendly gesture from what I'm getting. It's someone that you knew to is just look at things in a different perspective. You don't have to look at a centipede, but maybe look at other insectoids too. A butterfly has a better energy, possibly. Centipedes, humanity is making centipedes look terrible, through movies and all that. So, what do you feel? It seems like something. It's not like an insectoid connection. It's time to start looking at. Not to look at it too deeply. And messages from my cousin who recently passed away. It was time to go. He's actually ready to go actually. So he just did. It felt like he accomplished everything he was here to accomplish. He wasn't here for a short time. So more of an angelic presence to be connected to when the time is right. He's going to be connected to many in astral. So just did what you need to do. Amy, what do the two trees in my backyard have to say about this huge windstorm that broke a bunch of the big branches off yesterday? I'm grateful they didn't get blown over. Well, yeah, it needed a haircut. So yeah, a big haircut. It was releasing old energies, so it was necessary. Every time I see my neighbor as I don't know how to pronounce that bushed abused his dog, I still feel sick to my stomach. What healing do I need to do so I keep feeling this way? Yeah, he's yeah. Well, there's one way of looking away. Well, I think it's also to get you to look at abuse that's going on in the world too. What are you feeling in the universe? It's not just that dog that's going through. I think it's a message to you to look at other things. So that's where your energy would mostly work at. Yeah, do my guys or higher self think that the job I have now is going to work out for me long term? No, it will work. Don't think that you're wasting your time. Come on. Does my higher self have any advice on how to heal my cervical? Just go to a doctor. That's all. I feel like it will heal itself. But just go to a doctor when the time is right, when you feel like it's necessary. Donna, Saturday night, 8:45, we saw an orb. Any idea who it was? Palladian energy. Well, there you go. You got your alien contact finally. Took them long enough. So, yeah, apparently you're ready to connect with them, and more is on the way. Time. Maybe in the next 5 years, the way things are going. They'll show up when they need to. Any messages from the alien parents? But do you have any? Of course you do. I see Palladium. I see tall white energies they're connected to. But protecting the Earth's atmosphere, connecting is protecting the Earth in general, from being destroyed, and just letting the world live peaceful and find a way to find peace. That's what you're here for. Bring insights and bring in what is necessary to bring in. Jess, what messages and insights does Archangel Michael have for me about my healing process? I'm still maintaining, but it's an uphill ride at times. Rest. Just sleep. It's like astral needs you. Yeah. Your body's putting you to sleep. Always putting you to take it easy. So I don't know how you are with visualizing. If you want, you can visualize your astral. Let's see how you feel. Go to other planets, like close your eyes and just let your imagination go. That's your astral, basically. And see how you feel about that. See if that makes you feel better. Questions: what other energies have I been around me lately? Archangel Michael, of course. It seems to be a huge lesson here you're here to learn. It takes many years to figure out. It's like creating a sculpture. You know, it takes years to build. Something that you're truly not ready to fully face. I don't know what it is exactly. Of course not. But I'm here to face your fears on a galactic level. Yeah, and then you can be a contactee if you start exploring that. Let's see how you feel about that. Yeah. I think you already are, but take it a little more seriously. Yeah. You have to think about it every day. Miles, any messages from the elementals? Yeah, they're wondering when you're coming back. Your energies are usually around the trees to keep the trees strong. Talking to them, working with get power from the trees and use magic. And you're just a tree person all the way. I don't know if you want to talk to the trees, that's up to you. I feel like as a magician energy, I feel you very powerful on many aspects. Your messages from spirit. I see you on Arcturian worlds, also AI realities. It's coming in pretty like a ghostly type of world, like all these colors and kind of like a high fantasy world. What's your mind connected to that? I see Voltron, but not exactly. You know, the TV show. I just see you connecting to worlds that are very fantastic. On to 11. Why is 30 minutes after I wake up every day for a long time? I get extreme anxiety, sometimes pressure. But it's all astral. So clearing out astral. You can always run candles around where you sleep if you want to, or just yeah. It's like there's an astral battle going on. But some of the energies are holding on to you when you wake up. Well, it's a very personal situation. I mean, that's where you mostly live. This world is just a fractal of your existence. Your world is an astral world. It's like coming back is kind of depressing. I think you already know that. I had my dad appear to me when I was sleeping, saw him in my mind clearly and could feel him. So my bed was it? Yeah, it was him. I went to touch him and he got up and so I said I won't touch you and he way back down. That's crazy. He put his hand around my head and said you were. And I said yes. After he left, I could feel the pressure around my head. Comfortable. Was that him and why? Yeah, he's there to help or relieve you. He doesn't know what to do. That's pretty cool. Like I said, your life is in the astral world. So maybe I don't know how. I think you already focused on that already. So it might get more depressing, but it might help you like not be so Yeah, just let your mind wander. What is your fantasy world, your reality, and let that connect with you. Yeah, this is a war zone basically, and being at war is not fun. And your dad doesn't know what to do about it because yeah, he fits into the reality, but a lot of us don't. I don't think he knows what to say. He just there to comfort you. Chris, is IQ genetic or infusion? IQ is a third dimension reality. That what I way I look at it is like the bigger IQ, more third dimensional you are. Of course, some people can go between different dimensions, but they're just easier to Those people are easier to program. So you can say it's genetic. Stacy, are there any messages from Mary Magdalene for me? Just step up, say what's on your mind. You already do that, but just continue to do it. Just you don't have to be mean about it, not mean about it, but just keep that vibration out. Does a Galactic Federation of Light have any messages? Just continue to connect to the trees and different elemental realities, connect to the clouds. You are a cloud person, actually. You're just known to be messages in it. Look at Zeus. Zeus is in the clouds. Yeah, you're a cloud being. So you work in the sky a lot. Put that way. I don't know what that means exactly. I don't connect to that very often, but that's where the happiness is. Basco, any messages or any wisdom from the innocent and masters to me? Well, I see Pluto, the multi-dimensional reality that's been forgotten. You're part of worlds that have been destroyed. Yeah, that's part of your energy. Worlds that have been wiped out is connected to your energy. That's another reason why you're kind of have anxiety here. Not that anything is going to happen here, but you're just used to worlds being detonated for various reasons. You probably remember some of that. Any messages, other messages from my higher self or guides? Yeah, just I would explore. I don't know how you feel about dystopian, like those movies, dystopian realities, Mad Max, stuff like that. I think that's very healing for some people. Maybe something to look into. Robotic realities. Yeah, think about yourself on a world that maybe not zombie worlds, but worlds that are kind of on the collapse. We're in a dystopian reality already, right? It's one of the reasons why I picked this place. You're here to heal. This world's not going to be wiped out, but it's going through its own dystopian reality. It's not like in the movies, but it is one. Yeah, you gotta go to those worlds for your own clarity, who you are. Like, what knowledge does a world that's completely backwards have for me? Yeah, it's like studying in a war zone. Forgot that's right. So, all right. Thank you everyone for posting your questions, and we'll be back.